Hello, my friends. Another thing we can do now that we got the rocket nozzle, can you believe it? We're 2 episodes later still talking about the rocket nozzle unlock. Is we like not only can we get on top of this tower, but we can actually go like in to where the shine sprite is and fall on our asses all the way to the ground and have to go back to the start to show off what I was trying to show off. That's okay. That's life. You know, you don't win them all. You just don't. It's not even a matter of can or can't. Even if you could win them all, you won't win them all. That's what I believe. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna clean off the big shine sprite in the middle there, which, for my money, if I'm Mario, that's like priority number one for me. Like from a PR standpoint, I think maybe he should have hired a PR guy, or maybe Toadsworth could have done it or something. Obviously, his reputation on Isle Delfino is in the tubes. Well, maybe it's better now because he's like consistently helping people, but I don't know. All right, here we go. God damn it! It's like weirdly difficult. I always have this problem when I play this game. Try a little bit of difficulty getting onto this like lower level here. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's just like this is clearly like the like local landmark that the natives care about the most and were the most upset about, and was kind of the focal point of their presentation about how Mario needed to like fix everything. So it just seems like if I'm Mario, I want to make it clear, like, yeah, like make a point of it, you know? Like, yeah, you guys want me to fix your tower. Okay, I'm fixing it. Look, it's cleaned up, you know? I'm still working on returning all the shine sprites, but it like looks pretty again. Anyway, it's actually kind of a good thing, I think, at the start that I fell, because I forgot that the shine you get for doing this spawns like way up in the air, and that if I tried to do it when I was up here from before, I wouldn't be able to get it because I still had the hover nozzle. I don't know if they just did that for fun or if it's kind of like a not cheeky, but like just a double check, because obviously they don't want you to be able to do that until you get the rocket nozzle. But I'm pretty confident it's possible to get up there. So maybe it's just like even if you get up there, they don't want you to get the shine. And getting the shine is what makes the thing stay clean forever, I guess. You guys want to go to Gelato Beach? I feel like it's been a minute since I've been to Gelato Beach. Although I think Gelato Beach is maybe the area we're closest to finishing. So I don't know. We are at this point in time. We actually genuinely have now unlocked all the areas except for like the final level, basically. Oh, red coins in the coral reef. I won't. I don't wipe my ass for red coins in the coral reef or something. I don't know. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. There's no real reason for the rush on Gelato. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, let me jump on you real quick. You guys, I mean, there's clearly something on the ground here. Like a shine sprite type object. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what I'm perceiving? This isn't a shine, is it? No, okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think it was. Because I was thinking about what the secret shines, I know there's two, and one of them is going to be in the secret level, because it always is. And I was thinking one of them, I'm pretty sure, is over here. So it wouldn't make sense for there to be one over there also. Yeah, because there's this one right here. I didn't get this yet, did I? I don't think I did. Did I? I still can't tell. No, I 100% didn't. There you go. How about that? Cheeky little hidden shine for ya. You know, I'm not gonna let Gelato Beach go without a little show or something. I really should get back to Bianco Hills. I just feel, I mean, I think it's extremely likely we're gonna wrap up Gelato Beach here. But I don't know. You don't want to save the first area for last, right? That just feels a little strange. Like, why didn't you finish that shit already, buddy? You know? You want me to finish Noki Bay and then go back to go fucking Bianco Hills? That just does not compute for me, my friend. I don't know what else to tell you. Shoo! All right. I always wondered why he turned into balls. Why couldn't he just go in? In Mario 64, he has no problem just going in. You know, like to ink. He goes into paintings, right? What's the difference? This is still ink. Actually, I never considered that. If there was ever if there was thought put into that at all. To the fact that Mario jumps into like graffiti on the wall in this game versus 64 where he jumps into paintings. It's a little different. It's a little the same. I think I want to say it's like maybe a little intentional, but at the same time, it's only, let me think, it's like 2 areas you go into a pipe, 1 area you stare at the sun, 1 area you use a cannon. So it's only 3 of the 7 areas that actually even use that animation, I guess, or that like way of getting into the area. And obviously they completely abandoned that in Galaxy, but I mean that was probably a good decision, I think. I don't know if anybody was playing Galaxy and was like, damn, I wish they went back to the paintings. Ooh, red coins in the fucking coral reef. What a level, huh? It's kind of a relaxing level, though. I mean, it's like not particularly difficult. It really is. You just go to this coral reef and swim around and look for the coins. I think it's like 4 of them are stationary and 4 of them are moving. This one's moving. There it goes. All right. I guess I'll get that one later. It went inside of a rock. Not much I can do about that. I'm sure there's something over here. But yeah, this is definitely the type of level. I don't know. I think I hated this level as a kid because I was really bad at the swimming, and I could never catch the fish that had the coins. Like that, over there. I could never catch up in time. There we go. There's another one over here. Actually, there might be another 2. No, it's just 1. It's kind of funny. I picked this game because I wanted a game that I thought I could play very mindlessly without having to comment on it very much. And then that would, facilitate better talking about myself. Not to be too narcissistic, but that's kind of that was kind of the original purpose of the whole operation. Here we go. But the fact of the matter is, I think I really have a lot to say about Mario. I always do. I forget, like, how much of a Mario head I am because, nowadays, I just kind of play whatever. I play shit from across the gaming spectrum, as it were, which is sometimes Mario, but I don't often come back to these old games from my childhood. Unless I'm like really in my feelings or something. Where's this last coin? Or I don't know. There's like a new one coming out, and I just every once in a while you get the vibe, but I just haven't really. I don't know. I'm not playing these games all the time. Is my point. But when I was a kid growing up, I mean like 90% of what I played was some kind of. It's not even. This one's just sitting here. Some kind of Mario something. I was always playing like Mario Galaxy or Mario Party or Mario, some kind of a Mario sports game, or I'm on YouTube and I'm looking at videos of Mario games I don't. Oh my god, that fish is frightening, dude. Like the Mario games I don't own, I only own Mario Kart 8 on the Wii, so I'm looking up videos of 1 through 7 and just watching those all day and like taking in all the Mario shit. I don't know. Hey, 40 shines. That's 1/3 of all the shines in the game. That's real progress right there, my friend. So, yeah, I don't know. I just forget. I just forget how much Mario like yapping is still in my brain. Because I mean, when I was a kid, I really didn't have many people to talk about that stuff with. I had a few like nerdy friends, um, in elementary school who I would be comfortable talking about that shit with. But obviously, as everybody got older, people got more into other games. Like people got Xboxes and they were playing Halo and they were playing Call of Duty and shit. And I kind of never really grew out of Mario. I was always a Mario guy. I'm still a Mario guy. Breaks my freaking mind that I still haven't played that new Donkey Kong game. I know that's not Mario, that's Donkey Kong, but I think the connection between those two things is safe to say. And also, from like all the trailers and stuff, that game just kind of looks like Mario Odyssey 2 to me. Or like Mario Odyssey with Donkey Kong flavor, I guess. Anyway, I should probably talk about what we're doing here. So this is what the 7th mission of every level is. Every mission, every 7th mission of every area in the game is chase Shadow Mario. It's just like when we're unlocking the nozzles, or when we unlocked Yoshi in Delfino Plaza, or at the very start of the game when we were chasing him and he had Peach. Did he not jump down here? Why can I hear him jumping, but I don't see him? Where is he, bro? He must not have come down. I thought he jumped back down, because I couldn't find him up there, but I guess not. Oop. No, I guess he's over here. Where is he, though? Behind me? Dude, I love that I'm hearing his jumps, and like he's clearly getting up to all kinds of crazy antics, but I just cannot see him. I cannot locate boy. Where is he? I hear him. Is he like up in the wires and shit? I'm losing my brain that I can just hear him screaming and shouting and doing Mario noises. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Have you just been like running this lap? Is that why I've been unable to find you? Is because I keep like looking where you were and not where you are? Or something? I don't know. Basically, yeah. It's the same as every other time we've done it. You just spray him as best you can until he's done, and that's it. But, I think I mentioned that the way to beat the game is beat the 7th mission of every level, and then the final area will open. And the reason is because it's the Shadow Mario fight. You gotta fight Shadow Mario everywhere, right? He's the one behind all the conflict. Or at least that's always how it made sense to me. We might come back and do this 8th mission fuck it, let's do it now. Let's do it now. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna crush it because it's not that hard. And everybody else who says it's hard is being a big baby. This is also kind of a good illustration of something I wanted to say. So, I've always understood it as like the first 6 missions are you fixing the problems caused by Bowser Jr. in the area. The 7th mission is you finally confronting Bowser Jr. and like, kicking him out of the area. And then the 8th mission, which is the optional one, is like kind of a celebration. Like all the people in the area are celebrating that the evil is no more, as it were. The biggest watermelon and make smoothies, really good ones, and give them to the Shine Sprites. I don't think Shine Sprites can drink smoothies, I fear. Okay, so maybe you've heard of this level, maybe you haven't. Basically, it's a watermelon contest. They're trying to see who can get the biggest watermelon for the smoothies, and these are the top runners. These are the winners at the moment. There is a much bigger watermelon, and I believe the only watermelon that is big enough to like constitute winning and giving you the Shine Sprite is way up. Oh my god, the cataquacks are everywhere, bro. There it is. You just caught a glimpse of it, perhaps. Kind of aura farming on top of the hill here. What an interesting route we took to get up here this time. I don't know if I've ever gone that way. Anyway. The tricky part about this is the only way you have to move this thing is kind of just like bumping into it, spraying it with water, moves it a little more slowly, and you've got to get it all the way to the cabana, which means you've also got to push it across the dock there and get it past all the cataquacks and everything, so it's quite a process. But my strategy has always been kind of just push it and hope. At least for at first. I don't think there's much else you can do but hope. But you gotta be careful. It pops so easily. Certainly, if any of these enemies touch it, it pops. It's done. I think if even one of these NPCs touch it, it's done. Certainly, if it falls into the water, it's done. But there you go. I feel like that's the hardest part, is just getting it to here. Not that this part is particularly easy. You know, it's definitely a kind of an operation, but it's easier. I think this part, well, it feels easier to me at least than the Cataquax part, because the Cataquax part is, you know, kind of unpredictable. You don't necessarily know where down here the watermelon's going to land after you push it, and you don't know where the Cataquax are going to be. You know, they're easy enough to incapacitate, but still, you can get caught off guard. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I definitely think the difficulty of this one is overplayed. As you see, I have knocked it out in not even 5 minutes, I don't think. Maybe, I mean, not to count my chickens before they're hatched. I haven't quite made it all the way there yet. There you go. It's not that bad. I can, and again, you know, I'll say, I can appreciate that this would give you trouble your first time. I certainly remember struggling with it as a kid. But, you know, I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass man, and I know how to push a watermelon into a blender. Simple as. But yeah, I don't know. I always like that. Anyway, now Mario is going to blend himself. He's just standing on the shredder. He didn't give a fuck. There you go. Gelato Beach in the books, man. Just a fun little area. I don't know. I like Gelato Beach. Always been a fan. What's your deal? What are you freaking out about? Oh my god, bro. Get with the program. I swear to god, that should happen like 20 years ago. Okay, I feel like doing one more mission, but I don't know if I have anything available that I feel like I can do quickly. So here's what I'm gonna do. Well, let me check real quick, and then I'll make an educated decision. What's my next Pianta Village? I have no idea. My next Noki Bay, I also have no idea. Serena Beach. Oh, God. Oh, I know what the next Serena Beach one is. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be quick. Well, maybe it won't be quick, but it'll be the timeline I desire. If it's the level I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Because the last thing we did here was the secret of the casino, if memory serves. And I know for a fact. Yes, King Boo down below is the next star we must complete. Or shine, sorry. I don't know. They're all stars. Although, I feel like... I don't remember if I hallucinated this or if this was a genuine thing I saw one time on like a YouTube comment or something, was like a person who I presumed to be a child because of the thing they said. But you never really know on the internet, do you? Said something like talking about the moons in Mario 64. Like, oh, I don't know about that moon, because they're just used to Mario Odyssey, I guess. You know, that's all they know. You know, you could have been 8 years old when Mario Odyssey came out, and you'd be 16 now, which is, I think, old enough to be like looking back on when you were 8 with nostalgia or whatever. It does fuck me up that Mario Odyssey is so old at this point. I mean, it's not that old, right? It's, let me think. It came out late 2017, and it's currently, I would say, like, I guess it's September, right? I would say September is like the start of late year. It's the last 4 months of the year, right? 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, it's late. Late 2017 to late 2025 is 8 years, man. The game's almost a decade old. Mario Odyssey is almost as old as Mario 64 was when Mario Galaxy came out. Anyway, I wasn't really talking about the level at all on this one. We came back into the casino and they were like, there's some crazy shit going on down there. Can you help us? Mario, great man that he is, was like, sure. And this is what was going on down here. That was extremely lucky. So yeah, it's King Boo. I don't really know what the deal is. I forget the timeline on this. I think this is definitely after Luigi's Mansion came out, for sure. Oh, I need the, I need you. Stop. Here we go. Alright. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess they were just, fond of King Boo and wanted to keep using him. Can't blame them. I pushed the wrong button. I'm also fond of King Boo. I like him. Funny looking guy, cool guy. He's got aura. Well, in Luigi's Mansion he's got aura. I don't know if he's really got aura. He looks a little silly in this game, I think, but I don't know. It's a cool design he has. I definitely appreciate that even with a character like King Boo, who I can appreciate at this point in time, was still like new relatively to Mario canon or whatever. They still like played with the design a lot. Like he doesn't look anything like he does in Luigi's Mansion, and the Luigi's Mansion design is very like, it's a good design, but it's very safe. You know, it's not like a, you know, they're not like changing the game with that design. It's a Boo with a hat on, or with a crown on, and they call it King Boo. You know, this one's just got, he's got a little more personality, a little more flavor. I'll say I think it's not like, I don't think they should have stuck with this one for sure. I think they made the right call, but you know, it's just cool. It's cool to see familiar characters in new styles. You know, it's like when a new writer starts drawing your favorite comic book superhero. Sorry, I keep trying to go first person to shoot his shit. Ugh. And oh yeah, I guess also if you haven't picked up by now, the way this works is you run the slots, and I think it is genuinely just completely random. And question mark is enemies. He can give you coins. He can give you fruit. Obviously, is what you want. You throw the chili pepper, and he like freaks out. Oh, I didn't even realize these guys were here. And he like freaks out. Oh my god, the booze! Holy shit! Okay. Yeah, so you throw the chili pepper, and then it like distracts him, I guess, so you can dome him with any of the other fruits. It's a little silly, but I like it. I like that it takes advantage of the fruits. The fruits are a really fun aspect of this game, I think. Like it's just like a weird that it's such a prevalent object, I guess. That like every area in the game has fruit that you can pick up and throw and, you know, interact with. It's fun. The fruit is just fun. It's fun to throw shit around. They were onto something, and it's all like weird fruit. Not weird fruit, but it's all like, you know, it's tropical fruit. It's fun fruit. It's a lot of fruit I never heard of before. I tell you what, I never heard of a fucking durian before I played Mario Sunshine. I still don't really know much about them. Apparently they taste like ass or something. Anyway, that was Serena Beach level 5. It was King Boo. Kind of scary, right? One of the few bosses in this game you never refight, too. Anyway, that's it. Thanks.